Hello traders, welcome to another video from RLTR Group. So today we are going to talk about how Bank Nifty and Nifty will be behaving tomorrow and what are the key levels to look out for. Today was a very eventful day at live trading. If you want to know what kind of profits that we have made via the live trading forum, you can click on the link in the description below for the Telegram channel, where I keep you posted with whatever is happening with our live trading and any important information with regards to the market and many more things about RLTR. So all the data over there for the last 7 months has been recorded just so that anybody who comes there knows what we are doing so far. So without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about what's happening here. The first thing that we need to talk about is Nifty. Nifty is at an all-time high. And the first thing that you would actually want to do in terms of daily analysis is change it to a one-day time frame and see. So the kind of candles that it has created over here, the momentum is absolutely strong. Now, usually at the point of this, what happens is that the option sellers and the big institutions would actually take the advantage of the overnight positions and all the momentum traders who thought it is going to go more up, who thought it is going to fall down. And all of those guys are actually going to be listed over here and they're going to try to do something. So with terms of the option chain, as far as I could see, if you see there is a 5-digit change in the OI percentage for the kind of shorts that have been built, and there is a triple-digit rise over here. So the data over here clearly suggests that nobody knows where this is going to head. But however, one thing I want to tell you is that we have been consolidating over here for a very long time. And if we go ahead and consider this consolidation as a point, and Fibonacci is the only place which can actually give us a target in terms of what the move is. So if I extend this over here to the ground, it has already achieved the target of 16,270. So there are a lot of videos that I posted recently. You can go ahead and check that and see that I had mentioned this level. But if I go ahead and consider this over here, so 16,797 would be something that we would be looking for in future where we might achieve or anything of that sort. The 50% of this is actually going to be, the place that we might go ahead and halt for one last time due to the momentum and so on and so forth. So tomorrow, the logic is that this is going to be a sideways market. Okay, so if there is any momentum, we will be able to go ahead and capture, but the momentum will be initiated over here on the particular trend line that is coming through here. So if you draw a trend line right from the bottom on the 5-minute time frame, so it is exactly taking a support here. And if you go ahead and draw a resistance on the kind of a top that it is made, that it is squeezing itself for a breakout on the top. So if it is breaking out tomorrow, I will not keep any heavy targets, but I would just keep a 0.5% of what I can expect, somewhere around 83 points up. So I would most probably think that if we are still termed bullish tomorrow, 16,369 will be the target. But however, if we cut this particular trend line, there would actually be a no trading zone here. So this entire area over here will be a no trading zone for me. And I will not be initiating any trades. So if there is a cut down at 16,178, then we are going to look for the targets on the downside. But most probably what is going to happen is the market is going to stay at the range of 16,285 and 16,178, but a momentum on the upside can give a target of 16,369. Now, in terms of Bank Nifty, like, everybody were mentioning that Bank Nifty is one of the strongest contender for this kind of an up move that has been happening. So yes, that is true. And it has contended so far the most, solid, what do you say, so-called momentum that a particular thing has captured in the market. So this index is exactly near the break point. So tomorrow, by any chance, if we move above this level, now I need to go ahead and keep marked over here. So above the level of 36,624, my apologies, we can actually go and look for a target of 36,572. Now, if I change it to a 5-minute time frame, you would then have a clear idea as to what is the kind of a level that we are looking for. So tomorrow, by any chance, if we gap up and if we are at 36,244, and if we are taking that out, the first target would be immediate over here. and that target would actually be 300 points, and we might go ahead and touch 36,572 and then retrace and end the day. So tomorrow I'm expecting Bank Nifty to be there at this particular region. So the reason for the gap up is that usually whenever the SBI results come in, whatever the momentum that usually happens during the day, but the next day is when it will either gap up or the gap down. So that might go ahead and trigger the momentum in Bank Nifty. All the banks have actually closed right on the top, and apart from IndusInd Bank, everything is fine. So if we take out this level of 36,244, then we are going to look at 36,572 as a target. But if we open here and stay, then we are going to be at this particular range of the market. So we will be with this 300 points for the entire day and expire. So tomorrow, the only trade that I'll be looking for is about 36,244. But apart from that, there would be, nothing that would be as interesting for me to go ahead and trade tomorrow. So please keep this in mind. And these are the very critical levels for tomorrow. Now, a lot of people have actually asked me questions on a personal basis about the SBI and what is happening over there. Now, in terms of whatever the news that is coming into the market, this particular spike clearly indicates that, there is some sort of movement that is yet to happen over here in SBI. Now, SBI had done a multi-year breakout over here at 444. So what it did was it has now taken a very solid resistance of 467. Now, this is going to be a critical level for tomorrow. If by any chance we take this out, you would see SBI Bank crossing 500 by the end of this expiry. If tomorrow, if we break and sustain 467, then you're going to see 500 numbers soon in SBI. But in terms of the downside, I want to tell you the downside is pretty much limited because they have posted somewhere around 55% of the profits. But until and unless it is taking out this particular trend line, it won't come down. But if it decides to come down, then we'll be looking at 402 as the nearest support for whatever is happening here. So please keep this in mind. And remember, whenever there is a lot to do with the earnings, there is a huge gap up or gap down, and you need to go ahead and manage these stocks accordingly. If you are experienced also, then you will position size according to your risk. So this is what we have for the day, and I hope whatever I've told you today would help you in making decisions on your trading tomorrow. I wish you have a fantastic day ahead. Take care. Love you all. See you on the next video. Goodbye for now.